There's many things you can do when you come to Melbourne. There's a lot to do. But if you're a cricket lover like me, and you're a cricket lover too, then you must come to the G, the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Lots of memories here, lots of big matches played here. I enjoy coming here. I think you might too. One of the first things that hits you is the sheer enormity, the sheer grandeur. Can you imagine? We're right at the edge of what is the boundary rope. It's a pretty long boundary all the way to where the people are playing. Then all the way up is the blue seats right in the corner. There's a couple of tram stations away. It's 100,024. 100,024 people if it's absolutely jam-packed. We used to have what, about 90,000 in the Eden Gardens. With bucket seats it's come down to 65,000. This is colossal. One of the things I'd recommend to you when you go to grounds you've never been to before is just sit on a chair like this and just imagine the match that you know that took place here and transport yourself back. I've done that myself, to be honest, at grounds where I remember great performances, and then you turn around and say, could I have been here when Tendulkar produced that masterpiece here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground in '99? I was there luckily. It was a garland of shots. But just when you sit back here, there's a timelessness to it. You think it was these very stands where the sound of bat and ball was resonating. It's a good way to visit a cricket ground. It's a wonderful display, this, because in the eyes of many, the 1992 World Cup was probably the best format at the World Cup. Remember these jerseys, remember? Some of you old enough? India don't play in such dark blues anymore. They tend to be far more sky blues. This is a bit of a collector's item because this was the first time South Africa was emblazoned on a jersey at a World Cup event. Remember, they only came out of isolation in '91 and they played up in '92. England, of course, played the final, and then, of course, Pakistan that won it. There's a photograph of the final. 87,182 people saw that World Cup final. There's another World Cup final. 29th of March, 2015. Who knows how many there'll be that day. I do know, though, that if they do have to make another display window like this, there'll be many more jerseys. This is what I do every time I come to Melbourne. Take some time off from a packed itinerary just to stand here and look and pause and think. This is one of the best skylines that you will see. Modern, there's a hint of the traditional there. It's a beautiful shot. But what you want to see is what's behind me. Right over there, the Laver Arena. They play the Australian Open there. Actually, not too far to my left, the outer courts. You can actually see tennis on the outer courts from this bridge. Behind that, the AAMI Stadium, you play top-level football there. The big indoor stadium there, you play basketball and all other stuff there. And then you move around here, the giant Aussie Rules footy stadium, but we know it for something far more special. That's the Melbourne Cricket Ground. This is the sporting precinct of Melbourne, dare I say, of Australia itself. Right, top 5 for Melbourne. You always think you should have spent more time here. But you know, I love the views. And so, the helicopter above the 12 Apostles, we were lucky we got a beautiful day. The ocean was blue. My number 1. Just a drive to get there. And the Great Ocean Drive, you're sort of going around and round and you're never too far away from the ocean. You stop somewhere and those beautiful parrots, they come and sit on your head, on your shoulder, just about everywhere. It's a new experience for me. So there you go, that was number 2. I got converted to coffee in Melbourne, and that whole coffee ride, the different kinds of coffee, citrusy, number 3. Then number 4, I like the idea of a languid meal in a tram car. It reminded me of going in a train in India in the old days. So that was number 4. You'll be surprised by my number 5, MCG. Maybe it's because I've come here so often that I'm not wide-eyed. I promise you, you will be if you come. So maybe your list will be a bit different from mine. But there you are, Melbourne, my top 5.